Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry. I originally was going to come out here at 9 o'clock, and then I had grocery shopping and such. So yeah, didn't quite work out that way. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and do this. Just to let you guys know, just a little housekeeping. First things first, if you're new to the channel, I greatly appreciate you checking these videos out. I'm glad that you have decided to take a moment and join me in the land of drawing cool comic book characters and such. A lot of them that are not my original creation, but I kind of wish they were mine. But anyway, so if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. That'd be first off. Secondly, if you want to see me draw things on these episodes, please put comments down below. Let me know what you want to see drawn, because I will try to do it, as long as it's not something super crazy or weird or something like that. I'm never going to probably draw Lady Death. There's certain characters that just don't feel like kid friendly. So I'm probably going to draw those characters, because I have to explain their backstories and it's going to be weird. So anyway, I just don't want to do that. So anyway, I want to share with you today the all-powerful, all-knowledgeable, not really all-powerful, but she's definitely knowledgeable, Moon Squirrel. In the summer, we had a situation where Gamora took the Infinity Stones and merged them together. In her merging them together, she had to find a way to deal with the power of the Infinity Stones. And so when she did, is she mixed up a lot of the different Marvel heroes. For example, there's like uh, there's like the Supreme Soldiers, Mystics, where it's Doctor Strange and Captain America merged together. There's Iron Hammer, where it's Thor and Iron Man mashed together. There's all these different regular characters. There's Ghost Panther, which is the Ghost Rider and Black Panther merged together to form their own character, different things like that. Well, then they're doing a book called Infinity Warps, which is just other random characters that may not have, been able to get their own books, but they've definitely mashed them up. And as anybody that saw the Inktober that I did during the month of October, one of my favorite characters is Moon Girl. Well, imagine what would happen if they took Moon Girl, who is the ninth smartest person on the planet, and had her mashed up with Squirrel Girl. Now, some of y'all may or may not know who the unbeatable Squirrel Girl is. She's fought against Doctor Doom and beat Doctor Doom. So we're going to start with that. But then, so Squirrel Girl has faced a lot of different odds and a lot of different things. And she, of course, has Tippy, who is a pet squirrel of hers, who is her number one squirrel. Of course, she has the power to control other squirrels. Well, speaking of pets, we have Moon Girl, who has a pet dinosaur named Devil Dinosaur. Well, in this mashup, what they did was they basically created Moon Squirrel and Tippysaur. So, if you can't figure out by the name, you have a squirrel who's the size of a dinosaur. So you have Tippysaur. So anyway, so I don't know that you'd call it a Typosaurus Rex or anything like that. It's just Tippysaur. And of course, she can understand the squirrel. Of course, first time we see her in the book, she's coming out of school and she's got her outfit in her bag. And, he comes out and he's all like, oh my goodness, Galactus, Galacta Doom is coming for us. And she's just like, well, you can't come out here and do this kind of thing right now. You can't come out and why are you coming out here right now? And, I'm here in school, you're drawing attention to yourself. Of course, when you're a giant squirrel, dinosaur-sized squirrel, it's kind of hard not to draw attention to yourself. So anyway, so of course they go in, they try to start saving the world. Of course, Doom Lactus, I believe is who it is. It's like a mix-up between Doctor Doom and Galactus. So of course he's bigger than everybody, and of course, they managed to find a way to outsmart him, so to speak, so that he doesn't end up doing what he wants to do and eating the world. So that's kind of how Moon Squirrel deals with the situation. She outsmarts the situation. Of course, my buddy calls me right in the middle of this, so if you hear that, I'm sorry. We're gonna let that ring. That's my Joker ringtone. For those who may not know, I'll have to call him back in a minute. But I actually promised you guys this earlier today. I posted it up on my Instagram and on my Facebook, and originally said 9 p.m., but it didn't quite work out that way. My work schedule, it didn't get changed, but it was just that I ended up not being able to get off quite what I thought I would. So by the time I got home and everything was a lot later. So that's why I had to get on my social medias and be like, hey, I'm not going to be able to get this done about at 10:30. So here we are. So anyway. So in the background, of course, I'm drawing Tippysaur now. I'm putting in the line work for him. Tippysaur, like I said, is a Tyrannosaurus Rex sized squirrel. So, if you ever saw that, I don't know what you do in a situation like that, but you gotta love Marvel and their ability to kind of throw funny things at stuff. So that's what's going on there. So fill in these eyes real quick. You know what? I'm actually gonna do something a little bit different. I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna do the general outlines here, and then I'll come back in with a bigger, thicker pen and do it that way. Cover a lot more space quicker that way. That's the plan. So we'll switch this up a little bit. Now I actually have a reason. Now you see some bowls in the background. The reason why those bowls are in the background are twofold. One, because I gotta actually, deal with them. But the second reason is because my TV's right there, and I don't want to ever have a situation where, like, if I'm watching something on TV, I don't ever want there to be a situation where I am, getting in trouble, copyright strike or nothing like that because I have something on the TV in the background. So that's kind of why I don't, I make sure not to have those, have stuff showing too much. So, need to give the little bit of bushiness to the body of the squirrel, so that way he doesn't totally, squirrels aren't clean lines necessarily. Squirrels kind of have a little bit of a puff to them. They're a little hairier than no normal animal. So even in a cartoon squirrel, I want to make sure he's got the puffiness that kind of goes with being a squirrel. So we'll separate that out. So Tippysaur in the background. We're going to finish him up here in a minute. Tippysaur has a huge bow. It's kind of funny because Tippy in the Squirrel Girl comics always wears a bow. So I thought it was kind of cool they kept that in the character. When you go from having a regular squirrel to a gigantic squirrel, it's nice to have some things left over. So I guess that's what they did. So just about done here, guys. Anyway, like I said earlier, I'd love to see what you guys, see what you guys would want me to draw for future episodes of this. I greatly appreciate it. The holidays are rolling around. We're finishing up some things, doing some awesome stuff. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section below anytime. Talk to me, correspond with me. I always try to make sure I answer back. So, like dialoguing with you guys. You are part of the reason I'm here, and so I always want to make sure you feel like that you can come to me about stuff, and I will definitely be able to talk about it. I'm going to be making some big changes to the channel in 2019. There'll be some new things I'm doing. I'll be doing some tutorials and stuff like that as well. I want to kind of take this in a slightly different direction. Not a total big direction, but I just want to have some more opportunities for more hands-on learning. It's been brought to my attention that some of my viewers are younger viewers, so they like to see the videos and they like to know more about how to draw, different things like that. So I thought, well, let's talk with it. Let's just get out there and see what happens. So that's what I'm kind of trying to do. And so I don't know how often that'll be. I'm not for sure yet. Hadn't quite got the details worked out yet, but I'm working on it. So anyway, there is Tippysaur and Moon and Moon Squirrel. So guys, as always, I thank you very much for checking out these videos. I greatly appreciate it. I'm glad you guys continue to come along with me. And above all else, do me one favor, even during the holiday season, especially during the holiday season, because whether you're out about shopping, whether you're out about being around people in retail or things like that, or whether you know somebody that may be hurting, Be blessed and be a blessing to somebody, guys. Take care.